So to get some things moved around and get this cab over to the shop I do all my body work at, or most of it anyway, I'm gonna try and use my engine hoist. Don't really know how this is gonna work out, but use the engine hoist to lift the cab and get it on the frame. So, see how this goes. I'm gonna have to do something to pull the front up because it's starting to tilt on me a little bit. So, I'm gonna hook up chains and see if it works. Alright, so got it next to the frame and lined up. I'm gonna grab the body mounts and see if I can get it high enough. Alright, we're like halfway over the frame. So, got all the top bushings there. Hitting a little bit on the cross member here, but I'm gonna lift up a little bit higher and get this thing on. And we're on. Cab's all tightened up. Hoist is out, everything all unhooked. Alright, busy weekend. It's Friday morning now, like 6:30. I have to go pick up my cousin's trailer, which, I don't know, it's like 45 minutes away. He left his hitch in the back of his truck, which is at a auto shop. It's that third gen over there. So I'm gonna grab his hitch, go grab the trailer, get back to my house, load the first gen, come back down, another 45 minutes, drop the first gen off, get the cab finished up on that, and then riding Raceway Park tomorrow. There's a lot going on, but gonna get it all done. So let's get to it. Back at the house because even though I got the hitch, it is for a 2-inch receiver, and I have a 2.5, and he didn't tell me that. But thankfully, I have an adapter. Just have to get it out of the 4G. Kind of sneak in here because I don't feel like taking the cover all the way off. But thankfully I have one. So I'll get this in there, get the hitch in, and go drive another 45 minutes to go get this trailer. Alright, so his mud truck is still on the trailer and doesn't drive, so I'm just going to drive forward so it falls off. Made it back with the trailer. Get these studs off of here, which are for my shed. And get the first gen out. Get it loaded up. Started at 7 o'clock this morning. Had a few errors. So it's now 7:30 at night. Winch is hooked up. And now, try to get this thing on the trailer. Back half is on. Getting a little sketchy now. It got dark out, but we're loaded. It's the next morning. Truck's all loaded up. Now I need to go load my bike up and head to Raceway Park. Quick oil change before the track, because it's been about 10 hours, so a little dark, but it's fresh now.
I just called her wife. She didn't pick up, so.
Loaded with like 10 million straps on it because there's no brakes and no drive shaft to hold it. Engine hoist to help get the cab off once I get there. Get the bed on here and bring it back home. Go get it done. Only gone about a mile and a half, but so far so good.
Email us, we'll send you a discount.
All right, cab's off. Bed is on, and we are just about ready to back up into the driveway. Get this thing back in the garage and keep chugging along. And we're back. Still got to mount the bed up, but it's on there. Way better than it used to look.